Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Autumn Renee, and I am a mother of a little toddler, and we are about to head out on a road trip. So if you've been following my channel, you know that I'm a foster parent, and my son is about to be 23 months old, and I'm in the process of adopting him. And we are actually going on a short road trip, just a little 48-hour road trip, to go see my sister and her twins. Her twins are just a few months younger than my son, and so it's been almost since Christmas since we've seen them, which is just so sad to me. It's the longest I think I've ever been without seeing them. And they've grown so much, and my son's grown so much, and it's just heartbreaking that we haven't got to see each other yet because of everything going on in the world. But we've been safe, and we've both been social distancing and staying home since March, so it should be completely safe for us to go see each other. And like I said, it's just going to be a quick 2-day trip, so that's kind of the plan. Now, I have taken my son on a road trip before, and it went okay, but I'm afraid that this trip's going to be worse because he hates being in the car right now. So I thought I'd show you guys kind of my game plan and what I'm going to pack and what I'm going to do to survive this trip. It's only a 4-hour trip, but 4 hours with the toddler is still long. So this is kind of the game plan. First, my first line of defense is we're actually going to leave at bedtime. So I'm just going to give him a bath, put him in his pajamas, put him in the car seat. I'm going to give him his little lovey, his blanket, and his little portable sound machine's going to be on. And I'm hoping that's going to be enough that he'll just sleep the whole way. He's usually a pretty good sleeper, but it has been a while, obviously, because we've all been home and not gone anywhere. So I'm just hoping that that'll work. But I know that there's a possibility that he won't sleep, or that he might wake up, or that maybe on the way home we'll end up going during the daytime for whatever reason. So if that happens, I wanted to be prepared. So that's why I've kind of packed this defense bag. So these are things just to help him sleep. But if he doesn't end up sleeping, then this is my next plan of attack. So first thing you're going to see here, and you will recognize this bag if you've been watching my videos. This is the same bag I had packed for him for daycare. I've just repacked it for a road trip. It is by the brand Wiltkin. This is the dinosaur print. So the first thing you're going to see over here is his water, and I actually did put a little bit of juice in this. So it's kind of watered down juice, and he never gets juice, so this is a huge treat. This is going to be kind of my secret weapon. If he's completely losing it, then I'll give him a little bit of juice, and hopefully that will be enough to calm him down because he never gets it. And obviously everyone knows that a toddler road trip is not complete without snacks, so we have a whole front snack pocket in here. So the first thing you guys are going to see, and you're going to think I'm crazy, but are going to be these little veggie pouches. And I like these because they're non-perishable, but they're still a really healthy snack because it's just veggies and fruit. However, obviously these are super messy. If you just give them to your toddler in the back seat, it's a really bad idea. So my plan is definitely not to give these to him while he's in the car seat. This is going to be if we stop at a gas station or a little rest stop or something, then I will give these to him so he can just have a little bit of a healthier car snack. I don't want to pack a bunch of fruits and veggies, fresh fruits and veggies and stuff, because I know they'll go bad over the course of the trip. So I just, some non-perishable healthier snacks for when we stop is a good idea. But like I said, I wouldn't give these to your toddler during their road trip in their car seat, because even if they drink it okay without a mess, they would definitely eventually get it all over everywhere. I know mine would, at least. The other thing I have in here is just this little snack cup. And in here I've just got some Cheerios and some little fruit bites for him to snack on. Then I also have this little snack bag. And here I just have some little veggie puffs, and I think that's all that's in here actually. Actually I think I have some fruit melts in here too. So just another little snack bag. And then finally I just have some bars. Like I said, you can never have too many snacks on a road trip, and I'm hoping these will last the way there and back, and even some excess maybe, but I like to be overly prepared just in case. And that's all we had in that front pocket. So that's all we packed for snacks and juice and stuff. We're not planning on going during mealtime, so that's hopefully all we'll need on the road. Now, inside the big pocket is all the activities that I'm going to pack for him. And I didn't go out and buy a bunch of stuff for this trip. I think if it was going to be any longer, I probably would have. But I just used stuff we already had around the house. So the firstly, you can see this is completely stuffed full. But the first thing you're going to see is his little baby. He loves this little baby doll. So I just have it for him. It's soft and to play with. So it's just the first thing that he has in there. And then I have these, he hasn't actually played with these in forever. They're like his baby books, but they're good for car trips. They've got lots of little like sensory things on here, and he can look at it and like make the crinkly sound. So I can actually put like a lot of his baby toys in here because I feel like baby toys are just like really good like car toys. So he has that one, and then he also has this other like book, another baby book that's got like some different little like activities in it. There's some baby paper stuck on there, and just like some like little like doors to open and some stuff like that. So those two books are two of the other things he's going to play with. And then the next thing, once again, this is another old baby toy of his, but it makes sound and it has these little sensory things, and he still loves to mouth things and shake stuff, so I think he'll still like enjoy playing with this, and he hasn't seen it in several months because I put away most of his baby toys, so it'll kind of be like new, is my hope. Over here is just like a little musical like rain stick. I thought that'd be a fun thing to like play with in the car. Then I have just a Sophie giraffe teether. Like I said, my son is still mouthing lots of stuff, so I think having like a teether around is a good idea. And same thing, he doesn't see this one very often because it's kind of put away in the baby toys. So I just keep that out. All right, next thing is another like baby teether toy, just like another thing for him to mouth. So I don't think these will probably keep him entertained like that long, but like it's just like a few extra things to give to him. All right, so these are some of my more like toddler activities down here. So this one, I put some beads on a string for him to like put back and forth. I'm not yet to the point where I feel comfortable like giving it to him like untied. I feel like he could still like put the beads in his mouth and try to swallow them. So I have it tied in a knot here, but he can move the beads back and forth and just like play with it. So I have that for him. And then I have these two like dressing boards. So I have a snap one, and he can't really do these yet, so I think it's a good thing for him to like practice with like in the car. So we've got the snaps, and then we've got the zip one, so he can kind of practice like his zipping and snapping. Then I have a water wow. If you've not seen these, they're just, you put water in the pen and it makes like a little coloring. So it's like mess-free coloring and also like choke-free coloring, and just a good thing for the car. So I have him with that. And once again, he doesn't see this too often. We do it occasionally like at art time at the house, but it's pretty much new. So then I have, this is just a like regular cookie, like small cookie sheet. And then I put like fridge magnets on it. So he's like a little magnet board for him to play with. And this is a little like play tablet. Now, if you've watched my videos, you know we don't have a lot of electronic toys in our house. In fact, we have like none. And that's because I'm really into like the Montessori, open-ended type toys. I'd rather my child, you know, use his brain and his motor skills to play with things like blocks and balls and puzzles and stuff like that, rather than just push a button and listen to music. So we don't have a lot of electronic toys in this house, but the one exception is when we're going on a long like stroller ride or a long car ride. That's kind of when I will break out the electronic toys. So we do have this one like little tablet that we are going to bring for him, you know, in case of emergencies, basically. And down here we have a book, and I find, at least for my son, this is one of like the best things for him. Like he just loves looking at books right now. And so this is just these kind of books with like a bunch of pictures and stuff. He just really loves like flipping through and looking at all the pictures. So I find books are actually one of the best things, like little books like this for these kind of car rides. And then I also have just one more like little tiny book, and we actually got this like in like a little Chick-fil-A kids meal. So that's just like a little book. All right. And then down here we have a hand kite, which is basically just like a little wooden ring with like these ribbons tied on it. The ribbons are tied so the kids can't get them off, so they're not a choking hazard. But it is like a fun like little sensory toy, and he loves to like throw it around, and like he'll put it in his mouth and like play with it, and I don't know. So it's kind of like another good little like car toy. This is just a pacifier that goes with that baby I showed you guys. And then down here is like a little like play silk that he loves to like play peekaboo with and just like feel with his hands. And I think that is it. So those are really all the like toys I'm bringing for him. I'm hoping that, like I said, he'll just sleep or like look out the window mostly. But I am preparing some things because I know it is a long car ride and I don't want to be in a situation where I don't have anything. So let me down in the comments below if you have like a great like toddler road trip hack so other people can use this video as a resource. And I'll definitely let you guys know like how the trip went and how it was, like seeing other people. Like my poor son hasn't seen any other kids in like months now. So I'm really excited to see how that's going. And definitely stay tuned out for my other videos. We do have some exciting news going on with his adoption and some other exciting news that I'm actually excited to share with you guys probably in the next video after this one. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe for more content and like this video, and I will talk to you guys next time.